Sometimes we all just need a break. And a lot of times, especially from our jobs, from what we are hustling in, from what we are trying to make our passion, and we just need a break sometimes. And that includes me. So today, on this episode of Teacher Daesha's Thoughts, I'm going to talk to you guys about the how, the what, the when, the why I decided to take a break from Cambly for the entire month of January. All right, so let's get to it.
Hi guys.
Hello, everyone. So, yes, today we are going to be talking about taking a break from Cambly, when you should decide if you need to take a break, if not from Cambly, from anywhere else. So, this week's episode is going to be like last week's episode, if you caught that. I would first like to apologize for last week's episode because it was very out of focus when I went back to watch the playback. It was very out of focus and I did not like how it looked at all. So I apologize for that. If that's something you were interested in, if you were interested in that topic, again, feel free to listen to it on the podcast, like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all of that good stuff. Okay. And also feel free to continue to chat and type in the comments whatever thoughts you have, and I will get to them as soon as I can. But first off, really, just to be completely upfront, again, this is kind of off the cuff live today. And I really wasn't sure what I wanted to talk about. But again, that's kind of the purpose of Teacher Daesha's Thoughts, to be more of just my thoughts, not as scripted, and just to share with you what I'm thinking. So I kind of briefly mentioned that I was taking a break from Cambly in the community. Maybe, let's see, in the video where I talked about teaching, I showed you the last class that I had with my students for 2021. And yeah, I kind of briefly mentioned that I would be taking a break for the month of January. And really just the reason why is because I was tired. um so if you know my schedule, I know I talked that you can work however much you want or whatever time of day you want. But for me in my schedule and for my students, the best time of day is like 5 to 6:30. That's when my schedule is open, 5 in the morning to 6:30 in the morning. And that requires me, I try to wake up 30 minutes before class. Like I tried to do the 15 minutes, well, anywhere between 30 minutes and 15 minutes before class, if we're being completely honest. And that means I have to wake up around 4:30, 4:45, so I can get ready to start teaching at 5 o'clock. So I try to have everything pretty much automated, meaning like everything from what I choose to wear, the style of shirt I choose, it makes it easier for me to just get ready in that short amount of time. But it is still not great because I still go to sleep later than I should. So I would be getting like 4 and 5 hours of sleep, come and teach for an hour and a half, and then go try to go back to bed, like try to take a nap. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't, because of course I will be trying to like plan out content or be on my phone, and I would need to get back up soon again to go and do other things. So it was just not the great schedule. But as I'm saying that, I still haven't changed my schedule now that I've started back teaching this week. So yeah, actually today was my first day teaching with Cambly. So also to kind of show you how I did it, just in case some new tutors are kind of concerned about how they should go about asking if they can take the day off, or if they should take the week off, or they don't want to lose their regular students, or and all of that. So basically all you really need to do is just tell your students and say, hey, I won't be here, especially give them like a week or two of a notice so that way they can prepare and say, hey, I won't be here for the following weeks or the following days. So for those days, we'll have to cancel your class, especially if they booked in advance. And really, that's the goal. You want them to cancel. You don't want to have to cancel because that looks bad on your end. So have them cancel the class and kind of just say you're going on vacation, you're going on holiday, you're taking a break, especially if you have been a super, uh, a super tutor, not a literal Cambly super tutor, but if you have been just very patient with them and you've established that relationship, just let them know that, hey, so I won't be here and this is why I'm just going on a vacation, but I'll be back. And as soon as I'm back, you can book, or I have already opened the times that I will be available and you can book those times. So yeah, it was a nice little refresher for me. I think it really did help. It made me excited to teach again, which was great. But of course, that was a lack of income for that time. I did take a break from Cambly, but not completely, because I was able to still take advantage of the other sources of income that Cambly has other than just teaching, which I thought was really cool. I'm going to take a quick chocolate break. I have some hot chocolate here. But I thought it was really cool, like that those Mondays where I wasn't working and I got like a PayPal notification saying Cambly gave you such and such. I was like, wait a minute. First I made sure I deposited it or I accepted the money before they could take it back. But I was like, I did not teach. So that alerted me to go to my referral board to see who was referred. And that's really cool because so far, I think it's just been completely from these videos as well, from YouTube and maybe a few Instagram, where ones have signed up for Cambly, and that helped support me a little bit throughout the month that I took off. So even though it wasn't financially, what's the word? Financially smart, not financially. It wasn't the best thing for me financially to take that month off from Cambly, but as far as mentally, it really helped give me some clarity to take that month off. But now I'm back and I won't say better than ever. I'm back and I was really excited to see my lovely students again. I don't know if they were as excited to see me, but I was really happy to see them. And yeah, we just had a wonderful time and I'm excited to see what else I can do. But another reason I kind of wanted to mention that here is because I will try to be taking a break from mentioning Cambly on my channel also for a month or so, because I just want to talk about more things, but that's the tricky part, trying to find out what there is to talk about, what all fits everyone's interest, like my audience interests. Because in my mind, Cambly is a side hustle. So whoever is interested in learning more about Cambly, they are really interested in learning more about making money in a way that is flexible and in a way that is simple and doesn't involve a lot of hoops, and they can just do whenever they want. So that's kind of the direction that I'm taking my content in. Hello. So yeah, so let me know again if you've seen anything else like Cambly. But for now, I just want to see what I can find on my own and just take this time to really make sure I'm making good content, making relevant content for you all that could really help you to learn more about Cambly. So it's been really cool these past couple of days, reading all of you all's comments and seeing how just the little 2 cents that I've been sharing with you all has helped you to change your life or to get accepted with Cambly, and just helping you all with your intro videos. So it's just been a really cool thing to see how, again, I'm able to help you all in that. So let's see. I think this live will be a little bit shorter today. Not as many scholars here live, but if you're watching the replay, let me know. Maybe comment replay whenever you're watching this. But I do want to announce that the giveaway will be up and running tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to try to post about it everywhere, but the giveaway will be open tomorrow. I think last week I kind of briefly mentioned it, but it will be a giveaway for $30 via PayPal. It'll have to be via PayPal. Okay, and what else? A candle from my sister. So we're going in on this together. Help tell you guys about it. I'm going to be giving away my favorite scent from her candle. So it's not a specific time. So it's just going to open up and you can start putting your entries in, and then I'm going to let it last until March, because again, I mentioned that March was when I started Cambly. Not Cambly. March was when I started the YouTube channel. I kind of want to make it like a first year celebration sort of thing. Again, I don't know how long I'm going to do this YouTube thing, but as long as I do, I would like to just, make it more of a community thing and celebrate the milestones we have. So this will be celebrating our 2000 subscriber or 2000 scholar milestone, and also the monetization. Also, it's a first year, like a first complete year. So it will go all the way until March. I don't know the March date yet, but as soon as I do, I'll have that information when I post it on all of my platforms. Okay. So I don't want to keep being a thank you for the congratulations. I don't want to keep being a rambling person. So I think that's all I had to say for today for Teacher Daesha's Thoughts. Again, feel free to let me know your thoughts at my email or my DMs on Instagram at Teacher Daesha. And again, my email address is teacherdaesha@gmail.com. All right. So this has been a short lecture for today, but I hope you all have found it interesting. Until next time, class dismissed.